Everybody has their ups and their downs. And no amount of working on your mental health or anything is going to prevent you from having downs. Suffering is an inevitable part of life that you're going to experience, right? But the problem is, in a lot of these down moments, when we're down here, we're not able to realize that we can actually go from here back up again. Life can be like this, like a roller coaster, right? And what you want to do is, when you're down here, in order to get back up again and stay up more consistently, is to work on your mental health. And then when you're actually down here again, you're going to be able to realize that there is actually something that I can do about this. I can work on myself, my mental health, my situation. I can take actions towards changing this instead of just accepting that, oh, this sucks. But essentially, no matter what you end up doing in life, you're gonna have your ups and you're gonna have your downs. So it's just important to kind of be aware that this is inevitable, and it's unrealistic to even expect to just be here all the time. This isn't life. That's not realistic. And what forms you as a person actually is these struggles that you go through here. You go through this, and it shapes you, and it forms you. And as I've talked about in one of my previous videos, which is linked below, is that suffering can lead to growth, right? It's not necessarily only terrible things that can come out of it. You can learn from your mistakes, from the bad things that happen to you. You can learn from them, and you can actually grow. So I think that's something that's important to keep in mind, and it's something that's much easier to realize and actually grow from your suffering, grow from your low points, and stay up here more often when you work on your mental health. Because whatever happens externally, it's going to be processed internally. You experience it out here and it goes in here. And if you have bad mental health, you're going to perceive things much more negatively, in a negative manner, and you might not realize, right, that just because you're down here doesn't mean you need to stay down. You can get back up again. Remember that. Especially for a lot of young guys getting these feelings of hopelessness. Like, I guarantee you, if you are 18, 19, 20 years old, you have not experienced the best moments of your life yet. So you can't be thinking that life is terrible and just get discouraged. You need to work to get yourself back up and back on track once again when you're down here in the lows. So basically, in conclusion, just don't get too discouraged, and realize that just because you have it bad, it doesn't mean that it's going to be permanent. Everybody has their ups and downs. That's just how life goes. So I hope this has helped. And for anybody that is struggling, especially with something, going through an especially hard time, if you feel like you just need a vent, get this off your chest, or just need someone to talk to, I will leave my email in the description below. So go ahead and check that, write me an email. And I hope this video helps you. I hope that I'm able to help you get through these rough times, because I know that there's a lot of rough times in life, but just remember, that's not all it is. There's the good and there's the bad. Just remember that it's not all bad.